What's up, guys? It's Troy from Elite Coaching Systems and the Bodhi Breathwork Method. Today, I want to share with you some insights that I wish I would have known when I was in my 20s. I'm standing here today at 41 years old with a family, career, business, all that stuff, and I want to share with you the stuff that I wish I would have learned, some of the things that worked well, that allowed me to get to where I am today, and will help you just kind of make some shortcuts. Because remember, success leaves clues, and as someone has traveled down the path, and missed those clues a lot of the way and also found some of those clues, I want to share those insights with you. The first thing I wish I would have understood earlier on is the law of leverage. And what that essentially looks like is that there's certain things that you're good at that will allow you the opportunity to leverage that for capital, for money, for income to help you in your life. And what I mean by that is, growing up, I was into athletics. Like I played sports year round, and there were certain sports I was really good at. And then when I'm like in my early 20s, I go out and I'm looking for a job. I don't have any experience in those jobs I was looking to do. I'm working at whatever, let's say just Target or Kmart or whatever it was. Those jobs you get when you're in your early 20s, you don't have a lot of leverage. And you start at the bottom of the rung, and it can be tough. You're not making a lot of money because you don't have any experience in those areas. But then I was fortunate, I found personal training. And it was like all of a sudden there was magic that went off because I could leverage all my experience in athletics into something to get a higher level of income because I understood movement. I understood fitness and weight loss. It was easy for me to grasp those concepts and create leverage. So you also have those things. And the way you do this is just do an audit of your life at the areas that you kind of excel at. This doesn't mean this is what you're going to do for your future or what you want to be in life, right? These are just areas that are going to help you create leverage. So maybe you're good at like mechanics, or you're good at engineering type concepts, or you're good at certain aspects of school. You can move into those areas and look where you can find job opportunities, because the thing that also comes with that is connections. When you speak that language of engineering or personal training, you're going to meet other people along the way who are further along the road, who will see you and see the opportunity that you have within you, and they often will help you kind of excel your growth. So the law of leverage is very real. Do an audit of your life, find the things that you excel at, and then look towards those areas to leverage, get more capital, more income right now. It'll help you out to move further towards the goals and the things that you desire in life. Number two is play. And I did a lot of play in my 20s, but I wish I would have done it just a little bit differently. Like I played, but I wish I would have explored and allowed myself to have a little bit more adventure in life. Like I thought of play as like going out, clubbing, stuff like that. I'm not saying those things are wrong. I'm glad I did that. But I wish I would have allowed myself the opportunity to like explore and do different things, because remember, we take stuff for granted. Like there's things around you within probably like a 2 hour to 3 hour radius that you haven't even explored yet, that are magnificent. And exploring these things creates momentum for us in our life. And the power of momentum is very, very powerful. It can change the direction of your life. I'll give you an example of what I mean. So I live close to Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is a beautiful area that people come over from all over the world. But the people who live right here in our community often don't explore it. There's this area in Lake Tahoe called the Emerald Bay. All of Lake Tahoe is this beautiful blue-green color. Like one of the things people say around here is like, keep Tahoe blue. Excuse me, but there's this one segment of Lake Tahoe that's green, this emerald color, and it's called Emerald Bay. In the middle of it is like this little island with this little castle on top of it. That's probably hundreds, if not thousands of years old. And I was up there last week, and everyone around me was speaking a different language, taking pictures. They were coming from all over the world to view this spot. I came back home and I told a couple of my friends where I was, what we were doing, and they didn't even know where that was. They're like, what? I've never heard of that. But it's Emerald Bay. People are coming from all over the world to see this spot. And by going up there and exposing ourselves to these things, it was free. I didn't spend any money that day, like gas money. You know what I mean? It gave me momentum. I shot some videos. I met a couple people. My family and I had a great time. We played a little bit. We explored, and it stretches and expands your perspective into life. But I feel like we often wait for like the opportunity to do these things. It's like when I get enough money, when I'm further along in my career, when I finish school, then I'll do these things. What I have found is those times don't actually come unless we make them happen right now. You don't need a lot of money to do it. So explore your radius, explore that 2 to 4 hour radius around you right now. Like you can literally start writing out some cool things that you could do that are in your area that'll accelerate and give you that adventure kind of energy that comes with adventure. Third thing is I wish I would have allowed myself to go internal, like the internal work. I wish I would have understood that a little bit more. And what I mean by that is, at the time, I didn't have anybody that could like mentor me or guide me in those areas. I didn't even know what that meant. Like, what does it mean to work on ourselves internally, to go within? If I heard like meditation or anything like that, it's kind of like that woo woo stuff. But I found that doing that gives us like an inner compass. It allows us to connect with our emotions and our feelings. And what happens when we do this is we increase and connect to our intuition. We become intuitive. We start to feel our way into life, and life takes feelings. You understand what a full body yes is, and it further aligns you with your purpose in life. You start to see like, this thing isn't for me, not based on our heads, like, oh, does mom and dad agree with this? Or what do my friends think of me? You feel it from the inside of your soul, and you're like, nah, dude, that's not me. I'm going to go this direction. And when you move towards the things that your intuition pulls you towards, I have found that we prosper at those things much, much more because you're connected to it. It's part of you. So going inside, allowing yourself to start a little meditation practice, getting some quiet time, reflecting on your life, getting in silence, stillness, nature, all of these things take us deeper with inside ourselves. And I have found that to be the true compass of life. So those are the 3 things, guys. I hope it helped. Take those things, play around with them a little bit. Let me know in the comments how that's working for you, what's going on, and let's keep rolling, man. Your 20s are a beautiful time of life. It really sets up your 30s, 30s sets up your 40s, and so forth. But we need balance. It's not all about work. It's not all about just the play. We need to balance in all these things. And we explore. That's how we learn, right? We get up, we fall down, we get back up, and we navigate life like that. So guys, do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, y'all, peace.